Hey y'all, how's it going? Jay's Fishing here, back with another How To Monday fishing video. And today I'm gonna show y'all how to tie fishing rigs. I'm gonna show y'all 4 different rigs. It's gonna be Freeline, Carolina, Fish Finder, and Popping Cork. And honestly, these 4 rigs are all that you'll need whenever you go fishing. I honestly have not used many other rigs. My favorite out of these two are the Freeline and probably the Carolina, to be honest. Carolina or Fish Finder. So yes, I'll be showing you how to tie all 4 of those. I'll have the time frame up on the screen so that you can jump to whichever one you want to see or watch a whole video and learn how to tie all 4. So yes, thank y'all. Okay, y'all. We're gonna get started off with free lining, and this is the most simple one. However, it's definitely my favorite. I use it all the time. Very simple, very natural. Like if you're using live bait, it allows the bait to swim completely freely, no weight holding it down, no line movement, nothing. So yes, this is by far my favorite one. First thing you're gonna want to do is loop the line through the hook. Then once you do that, you're gonna want to tie the knot that I showed y'all last video. If y'all haven't seen that, go check it out. It's on my channel. Yes, it is a very simple, easy to do fishing knot. Never busted before. Yes. So you're gonna want to loop the line around 4 to 5 times and then pull, ouch, pull the tag, the slack, whatever, and then pull the hook while grabbing the main line and then take off the excess line. I don't have my nail clippers, so I have to bite through it. Yes, this is how you free line. Now if you want, if it's a really windy day or the water is very wavy, like a strong current, you can throw on a weight. um I usually throw on split shots. You just oh, you just grab it and then pinch it onto the line. Either pinch it or use pliers, but yes, it goes on the line just like this, but all the way pinched. I usually put it on the bottom so that it's heavier on the weight on the hook and I can cast better, more precise. So yes, that is how you tie free line. You can throw on a 1 ounce if you want. Just do it before you tie on the hook. And yes, that's how you tie a free line rig. Okay, y'all. Next rig is a Carolina rig. For this one, you're going to need quite a few things. You're going to need leader line, which I'll be using my orange line for. Obviously a hook, a swivel, a bead, and then a weight. For this one, I'll just use a 1 ounce, but you can use any ounce. The important thing, it has to be slip weight, which is where the line runs through the weight. I mean, you could do an eyelet weight like this. However, slip weights are made for Carolina, so that's definitely the easiest. Again, the weight doesn't matter. It just depends on what you're trying to do. If you want more of a natural swim with live bait, then use a lighter weight. I would say like an eighth, 3/16, somewhere around there. Uh, and yes, it's where the weight really matters. So for my main line, I'm gonna be using this clear line that y'all can't really see too well, but it's okay. So first thing you're gonna want to do is run your main line through your weight. This honestly may take me a second. Oh, it may not. Nope, it's probably gonna take me a second. So with Carolina, it's really good. There we go. I'll explain more after. So once you slip on the weight, you're gonna want to throw on the bead. The bead protects the knot that you're about to tie from getting damaged by the weight, from the weight slamming down onto it. So that bead is just an extra protection. And then your swivel. Loop your line through the swivel and then tie it just like you would with any other knot. So Carolina rig, it's really good at fishing a more targeted spot. Like if you want to fish 2 feet off of the bottom, then just plan accordingly. Use your leader line accordingly, and you can target that. If you want to fish 4 feet off the bottom, you can do that. It allows you to get more precise. Precise. So it's a very good rig for precision. Let me bite this tag off. Okay. So now you have the first part finished. You have the weight, bead, and swivel. These two should be sliding freely. You can see how the bead protects the knot. Let's see. Let me show y'all. Protection. So yes. Next, you're gonna want to get your leader line. I say, 1.5 to 2 feet is usually the safest. That's what I normally go with. So give me a second. Oh, sorry, y'all. It's normally the safest. So there's my leader line. And now what you want to do is just attach the leader line to swivel. Take an end of the leader line, tie your knot. Whoops. I can't see. Just tie your knot. For this one, you want to have some weak points. This top knot that I tied right here, I tied like 5 times. This knot, I'll tie like 3 or 4. And that's because if you get stuck and you pull on your rod, then it'll snap right here. The knot will become undone. Oh my god. The knot will become undone. And so you don't have to bust your whole line. It's just you lose this part of the rig. Once you tie the knot, you tighten it, get rid of the tag end. So you have that. And now you just tie on your hook. Once again, loop it through. Oops. Loop it through. Wrap it around. At this part, you could tie the knot more, make it more strong. Ouch, my finger's stuck. Help. Make it stronger. 4 to 5 times. It's perfectly okay. Perfectly reasonable. However, I'll just do 3. And then you tighten it. Pull that through more. It's tightened. So now the rig should look like this. You got your hook. You got your weight, bead, swivel, leader line, and then your hook. And that is how you tie the Carolina rig. Like I said, it's a really good rig for more precision. If you know that, let's say, a redfish is 2 feet off of the surface, then make your leader line about 2 feet, and you'll be fishing 2 feet above the surface, right in the redfish strike zone, and it's just a matter of time of waiting. So yes, that's how you tie Carolina. Next up will be fish finder. Okay, y'all. Now it's time for a fish finder rig. This one is more or less the same as Carolina. However, with this one, it whenever the fish grabs the bait and it swims off, it doesn't feel as much resistance. So what you're gonna need is a swivel, leader line, a bead, and a weight. This time, you need an eyelet weight, not a slip weight. And then you're supposed to have a fish finder rig setup. It's basically just an eyelet where you attach the weight to. However, I don't have one, so I'm gonna be doing it with this clip and a swivel. So what you want to do is slide it through your fish finder rig or your swivel, whatever you're using, with the weight attached, of course. Sorry about that, y'all. Close it up. Okay, there you go. And from here, same process as a Carolina rig. You throw on your bead, and then you throw on your swivel. Tie the knot, wrap it around about 5 times. Again, with this fish finder rig, it allows you to fish more precisely wherever you want to be at. It's just a matter of the fish not feeling the resistance. And then with the leader line, you want to do about 3 to 4 feet instead of the 2. However, I already have this tied up, and for the sake of the video, I'll just keep it at this. So normally it should be about 3 or 4 feet, and then you tie your hook. So again, very similar to a Carolina rig. However, it's not a slip weight, it's the fish finder rig, or in my case, swivel and a snap thingy. Yes. Now with this one, I fished it a few times. If you're more of a precision caster, like, oh, let me cast under this bank right here, or let me cast, 30 feet out, this rig is not it. It's a very more heavy, bulky rig, and so you try to cast, it's very imprecise, and it goes like a few yards in front of you. It's better for surf fishing, like, you're fishing in a lot of waves or strong current, then it's better at, sitting down and staying there. Or if you're dropping off of a pier, it's very good for that. If you're fishing calmer waters, I would recommend Carolina rig. So yes. Next up will be the popping cork rig. Okay, y'all. Once again, this one is very simple. It's pretty much free lining, just a few extra steps. What you're gonna need is a popping cork, which is this, which is the cork with items on top and space that moves. So whenever you jerk it, it makes a noise. So you're gonna see on both ends, it has a swivel, and a swivel. What you're gonna want to do is tie your main line on one end. They're both exactly identical, so it doesn't matter what end you tie it on. Just loop your line through the swivel. Oops. There we go. Loop your line through the swivel. Tie your knot that you learned from me on the video that y'all thumbs up and watch the complete video. If I can grab the line, it'd be great. Bring it up, and then just bring it around town. And tie the knot. Y'all didn't see that. I'm sorry, y'all. Tie the knot. Get rid of the tag end. So it looks like this. And now you have the other swivel. You're gonna get some leader line. Once again, I'm using the same leader line from Carolina and Fish Finder rig. But yes, you're gonna cut some leader line and then a hook. Honestly, for leader line, I'm not too sure the length, like the specifics. I would say about a foot or two for safety. Oh, I can't loop it. Okay. Once you loop the leader line through the swivel, just tie your knot like every other rig. I'm gonna wrap it around. 1, 2, and 3, and then tie the knot. Okay, and just like that, you have your popping cork rig. It's tied to the main line, then your popping cork, and then your leader line and hook. Now, whenever you cast this one out, you cast it out, and then you just slowly reel while jerking the rod tip. And it makes that popping noise. I don't know if y'all can hear it with my mic, to be honest, but it makes a popping noise. So yes, that one is very good for the more aggressive fish, such as trout. Um, they hear the noise, go to investigate, and then they see a piece of shrimp or whatever you have on the hook tailing, and they go right after it. They eat it up. So yes. Okay, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the How to Monday fishing video. I hope y'all learned something new. Once again, I'll have all the timestamps at the beginning of the video so that y'all can learn specifically. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe, turn on post notifications, give me y'all's feedback, help educate me if there's something that I got wrong. Go follow the Instagram at j.s_fishing0605. I may have got that wrong, but it's going to be on screen right there. So y'all go follow it. Go give some love. Like, comment, follow. The works. And yes, thank y'all for watching this fishing video, and I hope y'all learned something new.